opening tip won by the Mavericks, and we're underway in Dallas. Yes, it drops. Little drama on that one.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Rebounded by Russell. Russell into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Hollis Jefferson. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Luka Doncic slams it down.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
Russell. To Hollis Jefferson. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw's good. A 3-point play, and with that, they go up by 3. Dallas with the possession. Doncic to Nowitzki. Has a chance. Dirk Nowitzki. 2 for 2. That's what you want. Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets growing up. And where do you live now? Brooklyn.
Of course, I'm following my favorite team, and these comments are probably going to sound biased because they are. But Brooklyn is a completely different place. Only 5 minutes outside Manhattan. It almost feels like a suburb of the city. And the fact that it's culturally relevant, it just feels like Brooklyn is the new place to be.
Count the basket inside.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Russell with it up top. Down by 1. Dirk Nowitzki snatching it out of the air.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
And that's rebounded by the Mavericks. To Hardaway. Doncic. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go. Porzingis to Luka Doncic. And a bad pass as it's taken away by the Nets. Great feed. Throws it down.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
To Hardaway. Fires the 3. Too much time. Tim Hardaway Jr. He buries the wide open 3.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Yes, D'Angelo Russell. 2 of 4 now.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Doncic to Porzingis. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Nets have it. Russell to Hollis Jefferson. Plenty of contact. The shot no good.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
Doncic to Brunson. 5 on the shot clock for the Mavs. Here's a chance from long range. Steps out and hits.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. And the nice finish at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
KP. Add 2 points to the board.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
And he'll go to the foul line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Tim Hardaway Jr., 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Nets have the basketball. Lets it fly from long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
As a shooter, your hands always have to be ready. Ready, meaning that your hands are always providing a target to the passer for an easy catch and shoot.
Porzingis with the slam. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Oh, good defense there as the Mavs take it away. Hardaway. He made his first effort, but not that time. Shot misses there by Crabbe. Allen Crabbe swats it. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Mavericks have the lead. One of those games, every shot seems to be going down. Only one quarter in the books, Jay. Defensively, what needs to be tightened up?
If anything on this game, Ed, you have to expect the unexpected. When players have range that extend outside the gymnasium, oh, we're going to get a chance to watch something special.
Doncic to Porzingis. Fires the three. It's no good. Shot's not going down. Dinwiddie into the front court. Down 2. Deep 2 there. Won't go. The follow won't go either. Porzingis to Lee. Oh, Courtney Lee. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball, and there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
On the follow, way to stay with it.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. Down 6. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
When one player goes down, or maybe in this case 2, it gives a player an opportunity to really rise to the occasion. Well, that happened last year with Spencer Dinwiddie. When Jeremy Lin and D'Angelo Russell both went down to injury, this kid went from a D-League player to a starter in the NBA, and one of the most clutch players we had for the Brooklyn Nets this past year.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Oh, pass stolen by the Nets to Dinwiddie from long range. Jay, I don't know if you call that the shooter's touch, but they will take it.
Well, essentially, the touch did help the ball go in, Ed. I don't know. I might have to agree to disagree on that.
Oh, big finish at the rim.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Oh, they called the foul, Jay.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Substitutions, Brooklyn.
Nice finish at the rim.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Trey Burke. He buries it.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Is good.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to you or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Russell to Hollis Jefferson. Stuffs it down with authority.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Ooh, he'll take that. It's Brooklyn's ball. Russell to Hollis Jefferson. Slam dunk for Hollis Jefferson.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Burke with it. Under a minute to go before halftime. To Hardaway. Beyond the arc for 3. Nice setup. And it's Hardaway with the 3 off the catch and shoot.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a 3 is like shooting a layup.
Russell to Hollis Jefferson. Almost. Tough shot in traffic.
Here we go. My ball, my ball.
Hardaway to Lee. Going to launch beyond the arc. He engulfed him that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Yes, D'Angelo Russell. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field. First half comes to an end. It's the Mavericks with the lead. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Russell into the front court. His guys down 3. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Brunson. To Lee. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Rebound taken by Hollis Jefferson. Brooklyn's got it. Russell to Hollis Jefferson. Oh, he had him there for a second. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. For 3. Tough shot. Well defended. Curling inside. Goes reverse to lay it in.
When you're a EuroLeague MVP at the age of 19, Let me break down why your game is perfectly suited at the PG spot to be a dominant one in the league. Because Luka Doncic is a technician offensively. In any screen and roll opportunity, he makes the simple read. He's not the most dynamic player offensively. He doesn't have Ben Simmons' athleticism. But what he does have is Rajon Rondo vision mixed with a jump shot where he can beat you any and every way he wants to.
And Kristaps Porzingis, all in one motion, rises for the three.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force a defensive collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Brooklyn with the basketball. To Russell. 4-3. Can't fault the defense. D'Angelo Russell hits.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Fires the three. Another chance. Porzingis to Luka Doncic. Nothing going here on that drive. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not.
Knocked it away.
Oh, some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. Shifting gears. Here come some substitutions.
Number 41, Dirk Nowitzki. And number 11, Tim Hardaway Jr.
Oh, he had it. To Hardaway. To Nowitzki. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Dirk Nowitzki. Time for the bench to step up. Kenny Atkinson knows it, making some moves. Dinwiddie into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. To Russell. Here's a chance from long range. D'Angelo Russell bothered just enough on that one.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Oh, emphatic slam.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Doncic to Porzingis. Almost unlucky bounce with a drop step. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Kristaps Porzingis tips it. Fourth this contest.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Nowitzki to Hardaway. Tim Hardaway Jr. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Lee. Second effort. Nice touch around the basket with the tip. Trying to cash in. Shot by Russell off the mark. 3 quarters complete. The Mavericks are in the driver's seat. Dallas with the basketballs. We begin the fourth quarter. And if they were looking good at halftime, Jay, they're really looking good now.
They really turned up that intensity in the third quarter. They were looking to put this game out of reach, and they've come out close to doing that.
Hey, watch this screen.
The rebound cleared by the Nets. To Dinwiddie. Has a chance. Shot misses there by Allen. Here's Barea. His guys leading by 14. To Luka Doncic. Lets it fly from long range, and it's good.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Fires the three. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some